hoping they get the $500,000. It'll last forever.
It should, for that kind of money. Time now at 6:30.
Here's what we're working on for you this half hour of Wake Up Alabama. A man suspected of murder and kidnapping is still on the loose this morning. We have an update on the case as search efforts continue.
Plus, champions are making their way to Birmingham in less than 2 months. But is the city prepared for their arrival?
And a week after finding him guilty of multiple counts of murder, a jury meets again today for the next phase of Colorado movie theater shooter James Holmes' trial.
I don't know about you, but we're ready for some cooler temperatures.
That's right. We had a little hint of 2 degrees cooler yesterday than the day before.
Did you feel it?
I did. I almost pulled out a shawl. Today, though, can we expect a little more cool down?
Yes, maybe a cardigan today. There you go. 91 for your high today, but that's thanks in part to some rain, and that's what I'm tracking this morning. And we are going to continue tracking that, the rain outside. We are seeing some showers across parts of North Mississippi right now, and again continuing to monitor the developing situation. Just a few blips on the radar. Now moving from Fayette into northernmost part of Tuscaloosa County, light showers north of Coleman, but my eye is really focused on what's going on in North Mississippi right now. From New Albany to Boonville, we're going to watch this move towards Russellville and Florence, although the southern edge of this, it's a little interesting. I actually think this could slowly move just to the north of Hamilton. Intense lightning has formed over the last several minutes. I actually put my lightning strike counter on this. 1,200 strikes of lightning here in the last few minutes. So this storm is packing a punch as it's rolling through on our Wednesday morning. We can expect more of the same this afternoon. I'll have a detailed look at when those rumbles of thunder will be rolling into your community. That's ahead in minutes in your Storm Track 7-day. Now we'll look at traffic with Jamie.
Thanks, Ashley. No accidents and no major delays, but we do have a problem right in the smack downtown area of Birmingham. An object is in the roadway there, I-65 at University Boulevard. This is around exit 259. A caller is reporting that limbs are in the road, so be very cautious when you're going through that area. But right now we're not experiencing any major delays with that, so that's a bit of good news. Just be very careful in that area. Otherwise, your drive time's looking nice and clear. If you're heading to the airport, I-65 northbound, about a 9-minute commute, and I-2059 eastbound to the airport, about 4 minutes. So green means go. We're clicking right along this morning. We hope your big bird in the sky is on time. In the meantime, we're watching things closely for you. Any accidents, major delays, we'll bring that to your attention, as well as your drive times to downtown Birmingham. That's coming up in 10.
At 6:32, we want to get to some breaking news that we've been following for you this morning.
That's right. A body has been found in the roadway in the Center Point area. Our Melissa Kim is live from the scene this morning, has the very latest. Melissa?
Good morning, guys. Well, first of all, I just want to tell you where we are just so that people can avoid this area because the roads have been closed down. We are on Center Point Parkway where it meets behind me the intersection of 24th Avenue Northwest and Sun Hill Road. Now, behind this bush behind me here, there is a body lying in the middle of Center Point Parkway and is covered. We are obviously not going to show you that, but I do want to step aside to show you that it's still a very active investigation. I counted about a dozen sheriff cars or so from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, and they're still investigating. I saw them interviewing a couple of bystanders earlier, so obviously they're still trying to figure out what happened and how this body got to be in the middle of the road here. Again, they're all still just kind of questioning people right now. We don't know that much right now, but we will of course update you as soon as we find out more information. We of course have that later in this on Wake Up Alabama and on WIAT 42 News at 5 and also on WIAT.com. For now, we're live in the Center Point neighborhood. Melissa Kim, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.
Melissa, thank you. Now to our other top story this morning, the search for a murderer and kidnapping suspect, John Barry Hubbard.
Police believe Hubbard kidnapped his ex-girlfriend Tammy Carpenter from her Bibb County home and killed her sister. WIAT 42 News reporter Lillian Lalo has the latest on this developing story. Lillian?
Good morning, Gina and Stephen. We have brand new information breaking overnight. Authorities have executed a search warrant. Unfortunately, they did not find any clues. They do have a few people of interest. They're in the Northport area. They say they're not going to give up at all until they find Hubbard. They consider him extremely dangerous since he already shot one person, his ex-girlfriend's sister, who's dead. Police say that Hubbard works as a logger and has lived in Bibb County his entire life. So that's why they're searching in wooded areas that span 20 to 30 miles from where Carpenter was kidnapped. That includes Moundville and part of Tuscaloosa County.
Right now, our spirits are still high. Our sheriff has said, you know, we're not going to stop looking until we find him. So whatever it takes, that's what our department's going to do.
Now, Hubbard was last seen in a white pickup truck. Here's the tag number. If you live in the area, you might want to write this down. That's 7AB7003. That's 7 Alpha Beta 7003. Now, this man is considered armed and dangerous. Authorities say call 911 if you see him. Do not approach him. Do not try to be a hero. For now, live in Bibb County, Lillian Lalo, WIET 42 News. Coverage you can count on.
All right, Lillian, thank you. A Coleman County couple is arrested for child abuse involving a 4-year-old child. Amber and Jeremy Deloach are charged with aggravated child abuse. The charges came after their child was taken to the hospital. Doctors there noticed that the child was malnourished, had a broken rib, and what appeared to be a cigarette burn. Now, right now, the couple is being held in the Coleman County Detention Center without bond. The U.S. women's national soccer team is making a stop in Birmingham in September, and tickets go on sale next week.
That's right. Many folks are pumped, but 2 months ahead of the exhibition game, some people are wondering if Legion Field is ready for that big game. The stadium needs a new scoreboard, ground maintenance, and upgrades to restrooms and concessions for fans. City leaders tell us they aren't worried about the old Gray Lady.
For right now, we have Legion Field, and it will have to serve the purpose. And as a BJCC board member, as a city council member, someone that serves on the Birmingham CVB board, I definitely want to see us look at a new facility of some sort.
Well, depending on what is approved in the budget, we've learned there is a chance of installing a new scoreboard just in time for the U.S. women's soccer game. Your time now, 6:36. A special session is underway to resolve the state's general fund budget crisis.
Next, I'll sit down with Senate President Pro Tem Del Marsh to find out why the session is already taking time off. And later today will mark day 1 in the penalty phase of James Holmes' trial. We'll tell you how long it's expected to last and what the outcome could be.
You're watching Wake Up Alabama with coverage you can count on.